Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Fam here, and we're jumping right into part two of my comedy collection. So, I don't know why I just brought the sleeves down and bring it back up. Sorry, it's late. Alright, so moving right along now. This could have been my sports section, because sports section is just an awkward selection. You're going to see later on, like right now we're normal, but like there's a few genres that you're just going to think to yourself, like, well, why do you even have a genre breakdown there? And I'm going to say, fuck you, it's my collection. So, anyways, here we go. Major League. Hilarious. Just classic. Classic. I got Malcolm in the Middle, first season. I am a fan of Malcolm in the Middle, not going to lie. Weird thing is, I have not seen seasons 2 on it. Honestly, I haven't been really looking, but like every time I see like any kind of like Fox flyer that has like all the DVDs or whatever, they usually show them. They just show season 1, and that's it. But yeah, real good stuff. Dysfunctional. I love dysfunctional families. Mallrats. Enough said right there. This fucking hilarious. I got Married Children. Speaking of dysfunctional families, seasons 1 and 2. Show really picks up, I guess, like season 3 on but you know, got those two. And I also got the most outrageous episodes, volume 1 and 2. So, got the Marx Brothers collection. I'm a huge Marx Brothers fan. This, I ain't gonna go through them all. There's like 6 movies in total. 7. Got 7 movies in total. This is all their, I think it's MGM, Warner Brothers. Yeah. Like when they switch studios, this is all their stuff right here. It's hilarious. Just brilliant. If you want to learn how to be a smart ass, just watch Marx Brothers. They'll teach you. Me, Myself, and Irene. I like it. Liked it more when I was younger. Notice the older I get, it's not really one of my favorite Jim Carrey classics, but Meatballs, classic, you know, good stuff right there. Meet the Fockers. I am a big fan. It was given to me. First one was alright. I like Meet the Parents was alright. No, just not. Men in Black and Men in Black 2. Like this one. This one's okay. Men in Black 1, I think is, you know, definitely a classic. As far as like comedy sci-fi goes. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Just brilliant. That's some funny shit right there. Classic. I'm gonna throw classic around a lot, as you notice. My Cousin Vinny. Joe Pesci. Fucking hilarious. Brilliant. Classic. Got the Naked Gun trilogy. Boom. All of them's good right there. Yeah. Told you I had next Friday. Boom. There it is. I got non-entertainment movie, and then I got like the unrated version of it. And it's kind of weird because normally, like anymore, you just get them on the same disc. But yeah, for some reason there's 2 different versions of it. Found both in the 5-hour bin of all things. So. Hope that's not be too distracting there. Let's put it to the side here. Alright. Got O.C. and Stiggs. Very offbeat kind of comedy. Robert Altman. He was he was lampooning the teen sex genre, comedy genre. And yeah, wasn't big hit when it came out. Yeah, it was bought for me. Got it for like my birthday. I enjoy it. It's different. I'll grant you that. If you watch it, don't expect laugh out loud hilarity. But Penn and Teller, Off the Deep End. They did like a little magical show, comedy show on A&E, I think. And yeah, I like Penn and Teller. I like the show Bullshit. Don't own any of them, but I like it. All right, got the first 5 seasons of The Office. Love it. This is the American version. Have not seen the British version. I'm told I'm missing out. I do plan on eventually getting around to it, but as of right now, haven't. However, I love the American version. Got 5 seasons of it. Office Space. Come on. Hilarious. Old School. Another one. Just fucking slam dunk. Just effing hilarious. Got a One Night Stand with Louis C.K. Really good stuff on there. I need to get his other stand-up. I don't have any of his other stand-ups, but yeah. Paul. That was funny as shit. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, my boys in it. Seth Rogen is the voice of Paul. Yeah, just really good stuff. Pineapple Express. It's another one of those. I mean, I loved it when I first watched it, but the more I watch it, it just keeps getting better and better. And literally, it's like this is a fallback movie anymore. And I was like, anytime I just kind of done housework or whatever, I just throw this one in. Love it. Police Academy, classic comedy right there. You know, classic comedy, and I love it, but I don't watch it that much. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's just one of those I don't really pay attention to a lot, or watch a lot. I got the Porky's trilogy. Got all 3 of them right there. Love those. First one's the best. The rest of them aren't, their 2 aren't too bad. I got Dennis Miller, The Raw Feed. I like Dennis Miller. I don't really agree with his political views, but I think he's funny. He has a different kind of sense of humor. He is one of those guys who'll just like throw like 30 large words at you. Like, I don't know what the hell half of them means, but I just laugh along because I hear the crowd laughing. We got, this is the number that was given to me, so don't fucking judge. The Redneck Comedy Roundup 1 and 2. Yeah. The thing is, though, it's not really, they have Bill and Jeff and Ron. They don't have Larry Cable Guy, because when he started off, he was not fucking Larry Cable Guy. He was like some kind of like sophisticated motherfucker. But rednecks don't, they don't know that. Anyways, it has those 3 on there, but it has a lot of others. I think like Bobcat Goldthwai's on here, and Jerry Springer, which was not funny at all. Yeah, Blake Clark. Yeah. Some of them's good, and then some of it's bad, but, I'll stand by it. Got Reno 911, seasons 1 and 2. Need to get the other ones. I love that show. Hilarious. Revenge of the Nerds. Boom. Bought this, and then they had like the box set that had like the 4 movies, and didn't buy it for some reason. Should have. Regretting the decision now. I'm sure I can find it online if I really looked. Road Trip. Hilarious. We got Robot Chicken, season 1 and 2. Need to get season 3 on up. You're probably thinking, like, why ain't this in your animation? And I'm like, let's stop motion animation, but it's not really a cartoon. And I consider animation cartoon. So, yeah, didn't make it. But, yeah, hilarious. Just golden. Alright, we got Role Models. Another one of those that the more I watch it, the funnier it gets. Like, I liked it when I first watched it, but just like I said, the more I watch it, the funnier it gets. Run Fat Boy Run, another example of Simon Pegg being miscast as a romantic lead. Still funny. But once again, if anybody else would have been put in this role, I wouldn't watch it. Wouldn't be nearly as good. The Sasquatch Gang. I hate fucking Napoleon Dynamite. I don't think it's funny. I think it's just overhyped. I think it's just a bunch of hipsters like you just trying to hit their own little movie, and they fucking blow off on that movie. This is from the same people, like producers or whatever, did that one. I don't know if it's the same director or not. I don't think it is. Anyways, dude, it's just hilarious. And it's kind of like the same kind of comedy. It's indie. But, no, love it. Justin Long is in this, and he's incredible. Got 2 of the Saturday Night Live best of. I got the best of Adam Sandler, because this was back when he was funny. And Mike Myers. Yeah, good stuff. I need to start getting the actual, I should organize, dude. I need to get the actual seasons of SNL, because I really do like SNL. Big fan. Okay, I don't know if you guys know what SVC is. It was a phone company that we had here in town. Anyways, they had like multiple DVDs they were giving out. So whenever you would buy, whatever, or subscribe, your free gift was DVD. So, this went to the family, and then I got it later on down the road. This has Throw Mama from the Train, Mr. Mom, and What's the Worst That Could Happen? That last one was one with Martin Lawrence and Danny DeVito, where they're just like in this huge like tank war. Yeah, other 2 really good though. Got School Days, which is like 8 films that are like teen sex comedies. Not gonna lie, it's got some titties in it. So yeah, if you're young out there, anymore it don't really matter now because everybody has the internet. But this is the kind of shit that would come on like late night on Cinemax, so it takes you back to those days, So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Most movies on here are just shit, but yeah. That young teenage boy, the young teenage fans inside going, yay, boobies. School of Rock, surprisingly great. I'm not saying surprisingly good, I'm saying surprisingly great. If you're just a fan of classic rock anyways, I recommend this just for, the content alone. But yeah, PG, and I'm just like, as a kid movie, I don't want to see this shit. Someone finally got me to watch it, and then watched it and loved it. So yeah, School of Rock. The other Norm Macdonald movie I was mentioning earlier, Screwed. Yeah. Really funny. And, I don't know, the guy can't even get a job, it seems like, anymore. It's sad. It really is. Alright, got the entire series of Seinfeld, because Seinfeld is fucking amazing. Second greatest show of all time. It got beat out, though, I'm sorry. I know. I thought I'd go down the show. I thought I would literally die having Seinfeld be my number 1 show. And, just did not turn out that way. Alright, moving right along. Serial Mom. Brilliant. Problem is, this somehow, something happened to this DVD, and like, it gets to a certain part. It gets to the part where like they're going to church. It just fucking like starts locking up, and then it just skips ahead. And I've cleaned it like a million times, and it still does that. So I need to get me a new copy. But yeah, love this. John Waters, the only John Waters movie I own. I'll be honest with you, I don't want to sound too much like a poser. I haven't seen a whole lot of John Waters movies. I own 2. We'll get to the other one at some other point. But yeah, Serial Mom, love it. Sex Drive, surprisingly great. Dude, and I'm not gonna lie, Seth Green really does make it. Like, he only has like 2 or 3 scenes, and he steals the entire movie with those 2 or 3 scenes. Brilliant. The rest of the movie's good though, don't get me wrong, the rest of the movie is good. But yeah, he definitely takes it. Shaun of the Dead. Brilliant. Don't even have to say it. I don't have to say shit. I just fucking show and love it. Spaceballs. Another Mel Brooks comedy. All I don't have is I don't think I have it. I don't have it. Young Frankenstein. And I should own that, but I don't. But yeah, it's hilarious. And as is Spaceballs. Starsky and Hutch. Another one that I initially just had no hopes for at all. And I watched it and it's really good. It makes, I mean, it's not taking itself too seriously. And that's what makes it good. Good stuff. Step Brothers. Enough said. Step Brothers. I just do this. Step Brothers. Boom. Alright. This is the first time I noticed that the Farrelly Brothers were not what they were cracked up to be. I think there's something about Mary's alright. I don't own it. I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't own it. It's alright. Me, Myself, and Irene. To me, Dumb and Dumber. That's it. They literally peaked at Dumb and Dumber. But their movies have good concepts. But they just don't quite... And here's a good example of this one. A movie with a good concept and just fucking fell flat. Stuck on you. The problem is, I remember watching on Dumb and Dumber, the special features, they talk about how, or one of them, they talk about how like the scene where early on in the movie, where like Jim Carrey kind of has that emotional moment, where he's just like, I want to go, I want to go to Aspen or whatever, and gets all teary-eyed. I guess they didn't have that scene in there initially, or they took it out, or I don't know what happened. Anyway, the audience was just like, no, that makes it more, makes it more human. Gives them more emotion. But I notice like the further the movies come along now, they just get sappier and fucking sappier and more melodramatic. And this is a good example of that. Like, I don't know. Didn't care for it. Wasn't big. Super Troopers. Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I like this better than Club Dread, but just barely. Club Dread, I'm sorry. Club Dread's brilliant. But you know, I gotta say Super Troopers is better. Super Bad. Yeah, it's brilliant. Another one that kind of surprised me, this is me personally, because I feel like at my age, teen comedies are just, it should be dead to me. And yeah, this one kept it alive for me, so I was like, alright. Because I can't relate to them anymore, now I'm just like, you kids be careful, Talladega Nights, brilliant. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this story real quick, this little side story here. This is why I love this one so much. And it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, it's a good movie, but it has a little personal meaning to me. Because once again, I worked at the theater. Now you look at this movie, you're like, Will Ferrell, NASCAR. Dude, every redneck in like a Tri-County area loved it. They're like, oh my God, I can't wait. So, it's kind of a long movie. And it was always like the last movie, like just how we had our time set up, it was almost always the last movie that was playing. So, typically, when all your movies are done, you get everything cleaned up, your money count, whatever, I would just go down and watch the last movie, or I'd throw another movie and watch it, or whatever. But typically at this time, I would always just go down and I always get to the part where like they're at that final race. So I would sit there and watch it. And usually it's kind of a big crowd. And I'm not making this up. Every single time it showed Will Ferrell kissing Sacha Baron Cohen. Dude, people flipped out on 3 different occasions. And I counted them. Dude, people got up and walked out of the theater. Dude, I loved it. I was like, yes, yes. And dude, like you hear people like, fuck this queer shit, and they'd walk out, and I'm just like, that's brilliant, yes. So yeah, that's why Talladega Nights holds a special part, in the fandom's dark heart, because it angered people, and I loved it. Team America, World Police, enough said. Hilarious, love it. Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. Another one just freaking hilarious. That's another one of those that first time I watched it, and don't get me wrong, I thought it was a good movie. I didn't laugh once. Like I'm in the theater. So at the time I worked there, so I got to watch it free. I'm sitting there just like, no, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I don't know what was wrong with me. I didn't crack a smile, nothing. But I knew I liked it. And then later on I watched it. I'm like, brilliant. Love it. All right, we got. They're out of order, but fuck it. Put them back on those. Terror in the Tropics, and then Terror in the Pharaoh's Tomb. Sorry, heartburn on that one. Yeah, low budget. They were made by Alpha New Cinema. I get these the oldies.com. They have their own catalog. It's just like usually Alpha Video releases their stuff, and it's just you can just get bargain cheap fucking DVDs, bargain basement price, whatever you want to call it. You get cheap DVDs out of them. And anyways, usually a lot of public domain stuff, but then like they got like big stuff. That's where I got my Happy Days at. Actually, was from there. Just really fucking cheap. Anyways, but they have their own little like production line and or studio or whatever. And yeah, that's where these came from. And basically, what it is they think like this. They got real actors like today, actors from today, but they are doing like the Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid type thing, where like they're intercutting like old public domain horror films in with their footage. But their footage is shot like black and white and grindhouse style, where like like all the scratches and everything. Really fucking cheesy. Like I bought them both, blind bought both of them, because I was just kind of curious. Because naturally, when you look at the credits, like with Lugosi, Karloff, and Chaney, so you're like, oh, okay. But then you kind of know, like, well, obviously it's not going to be just surrounded around them. So yeah, they're really cheesy. But at the same time, you can't really shit on it. Because I'm like, clearly it was just a bunch of friends getting together and they had fun making it. And you watch the special features, it's sure enough, it's what it is. It's literally just, friends getting together and they're making a movie. For you wrestling fans out there, old school wrestling fans, Nikolai Volkov is in this one. Yeah. Old Nikolai in the movie. Love it. Ron White, They Call Me Tater Salad. Brilliant. Funny shit. I don't want to say brilliant, but it's funny. Tommy Boy. Classic comedy. Tropic Thunder. Not bad. I don't blow it as much as some people do, but I liked it. Wasn't bad. Up in Smoke. Oh yeah. My favorite Cheech and Chong movie. Next movie used to be my favorite, and then for some reason this one kind of blew ahead of that. I'll leave up to All On My Own. I need to really get caught on those too. The original, Vacation. Fucking hilarious. My number 2, behind Christmas Vacation. Van Wilder, need to get another copy of this too, because this one's all messed up too. I need to quit blending them out to certain people. I'm a Nazi when it comes to my DVDs, man. I ain't gonna lie. You put on that blacklist, forget you never get to ruin again. Yeah, really funny stuff. Followed by a bunch of like straight to video. No, the second one was theatrical, but I heard it sucked. The Rise of Taj, and then he had a straight to video one, which was like his freshman year. But if you watch this, he shows like the high school pic or the yearbook photo of him, his freshman year. He's like a geek, but in the next one, he's all like, head of class again. I don't know. I didn't bother with him. I rarely mess with straight to video sequels. Vegas Vacation. Yeah, number 3 in my list of the Vacation, the main 4 with Chevy Chase, anyways. Oh, never mind. I do got it over here. Ferry Harold and Kumar Christmas. So yeah. So that's why V Ferry. So yeah. Bill Maher, Victor Begins at Home. Big Bill Maher fan. I think he's hilarious. Makes a good point. I'm a fan. Waiting. This is fucking hilarious. In fact, we worked at the theater. We were trying to get the little nut showing game going on there. And yeah, I think we probably got hit with some sexual harassment. Needless to say, the fan did not pursue. So, anyways, we had a group of people willing to do it, but then there's like the other half, there's like, we don't want to do that. Fucking wet blankets. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Another one of those that I watched first time, I thought it was alright, but the more I watch it, the funnier it gets. And it actually has decent music to it. Like, I don't know if that was like the point they were going for, but they succeed. Waterboy. A good Adam Sandler movie right there. I like it. Wayne's World 1 and 2. Got the 2-pack right there. Love Wayne's World. Big fan of that. Got Wedding Crashers. Hilarious. And I don't know, it kind of ushered back in. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had a couple before then, but it seemed like this and Old School were like the two that kind of ushered back the R-rated comedies. So yeah, boom. Which I know I'm gonna get corrected. We're like, no, this was that. No, fuck you. I'm just saying. Wedding Singer. Love it. Dude, I love it. I just love this movie. Like, this movie, I have a soft spot for this. I don't know what it is about it. I hate romantic comedies, but this one gets the fam right here every goddamn time. Without Battle, I love it. I think it's hilarious. This gets shit on sometimes, too. I don't get that. Don't take it too seriously. Zach and Mary Make a Porno. Funny shit. Kevin Smith. I'm not gonna lie, just him team up with Seth Rogen. I'm just like, you know what? You should team up with Seth Rogen more often, dude, because that is just funny. Dude, Justin Long in the movie is brilliant. That's my favorite sequence. That whole like high school reunion where they, the whole, that whole sequence, brilliant. Zombieland, brilliant, hilarious. Can't wait for part 2. Youth in Revolt. What the fuck? This is the movie that turned me against Michael Cera. I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Maybe when everybody else looked at it, they could just tell right off the bat that it's gonna be like this little indie dramedy. I thought it was gonna be an out-and-out comedy, and I was disappointed so bad. I don't know. Wasn't big on it. Was not feeling it. And finally, I got Martin Lawrence. You So Crazy. When I was a kid, I thought this was the funniest shit ever. Like, I literally was like, I'd be rolling tears, like, ah. And I bought it and watched it and just didn't really care for it. Didn't find that funny at all. And I try to watch it like once every now and then, like every 2 or 3 years, I'll throw it in. Well, maybe it'll do. No, it doesn't get any funnier. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Not a big Martin Lawrence fan anyways, with the exception of Bad Boys, but yeah. Alright, that is the end of my, that is a two-part comedy collection, so thank you guys for sticking around for that. The next genre we'll be tackling will be crime. So yeah, boom. Alright, catch you guys later.